Right.
correctly.
Because there's a lot of shit now that's all processed and bullshit. And it's not made to the proper standards of like how I'm used to making it.
Mm.
Alright? Dog, come here.
Maybe one.
See, I grew up on fucking venison and shit. And I fucking loved it. So venison is harder to cook. Because you can't make it like... Well, not really, but you can't cook it like beef is the thing. If Oh yeah, you can. It doesn't taste good, well, medium rare, but it tastes good, like well done and shit. Not well done. What's the one I'm thinking of? Medium. Yeah, that's the one I'm looking for. Medium. I forgot about medium. Yeah. Yeah, that's how my mom cooked it. Oh yeah, it's fucking good. Like I probably have like 60 pounds of fucking venison and elk in my deep freeze right now, and that's all I'm eating right now.
I'd actually like to try and cook venison, but I'm also concerned about since I have good cooking knowledge, but I don't think I'd have enough to where I think I'd do it right on my first try.
See, here's the thing: is cooking is something of an art form, but it's not a
And that
hard art form. So
true.
like, say for example, I know how to cook a steak medium rare without using a fucking temp probe like everybody else you see in the fucking shows. I could
Well,
cook
yeah,
it
because the
higher or
original
lower.
method was to go and be able to touch and feel the firmness of the actual steak to go and determine the actual temp, right? A temp probe is actually
Exactly.
a, a temp probe is a technological
Shang,
item
I
that has been
learned what
used.
a temp probe one was when I became a deli cook. Okay, that's what I learned what a temp probe was. Yeah.
My mother uses those.
You know how I learned how to cook chicken? Break the bitch apart. If it's still fucking pink, you fucking keep it in for another 5-10 minutes.
If when you pick it up by its bone and it don't fall off, put it back in the oven. When you stick it with the fork and the fork bounces off the surface, put it back in the oven.
I had
Exactly.
to learn. I had to learn how to cook properly from a summer internship because my mom only thought that seasoned salt was the only thing you put on anything.
Alright, you're gonna have to come to my house for a fucking little bit, and I'm gonna teach you how to fucking cook, okay? I
I
grew
mean,
up
I've
with a.
learned better. I've learned better now over the course of the years, and I have a best friend who actually has a culinary degree.
You
So
don't need a fucking culinary degree to fucking cook. When I was
he's
in
been
high,
cooking before that.
I've
Mm,
seen right?
yeah, I enjoy good food.
You're a fat guy, right?
Yeah,
You
obviously.
ought to know how to cook.
I didn't at first. I learned after I became an
it's
adult.
that Diet Coke and that fucking fast food that gets to him.
Matter of fact, I don't even know how to follow the fucking of that. And I could cook circles around a five-star restaurant. Cook.
See, Shag, I'm similar to you, but the only recipes I follow is my great grandma's fucking bacon recipes. That's the only shit I follow.
Bullshit. Hell yeah.
Not bullshit. I have that fucking shit ingrained in my fucking head. And that shit, those fucking nice peanut butter apple cookies, the fucking die for.
I have a recipe book that I have written every recipe I've ever produced. I open it up and I look at what ingredients I need, but I only end up using the basic ingredients. Because everything else is like, let's try this, let's try that.
Hey, Shane, quick question. When did you start cooking?
When I was 13,
13?
20 plus years ago.
Alright, and how old are you now, Shane?
32.
Alright, so we probably.
74 months or more.
So we pretty much learned how to cook around the same time. I learned to cook and shit when I was a young lad, we're like 3 to 4 years old, in the kitchen of my great grandma's church and shit, in an old country
Well,
town.
to be precise, when I was like 5 or 6, I learned how to do mac and cheese and hot dogs.
Mac and cheese, eggs, hot dogs, the basic shit, yeah. That's what I learned off of.
Real basics.
The real
Back
basic.
in the day.
Yeah. And now that I learned how to cook, the only thing I can't really cook is my grandma's fucking biscuits and gravy, and that fucking shit is so damn good. I want to fucking. Every time I try, I can't fucking make the shit. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck she does. I followed her thing to the T when she told me, but I can't fucking make it.
That's the problem. You followed it to a T.
I know. I followed it to a fucking T, and I'm like, God damn it, Granny. I can make French onion soup, and I can't make your fucking.
There's either one ingredient in there that she either never used,
Or she
or
never told you.
there's an ingredient that was added after she made the recipe.
No, not after. I watched this lady make it. I watched her make the shit, and I can't make it. And it's just so fucking good that I'm like, God damn. If I had 20 gallons of this shit, I would eat 20 fucking gallons of it. It's that fucking good.
You die eating 20 gallons.
Don't you fucking give me shit. If I died eating my grandma's biscuits and gravy, I would be a happy man.
That would be a plus 94.
Your
Damn
kidneys would
right.
shut down.
I
Yeah, but I don't give a shit if I died eating my grandma's biscuits and gravy. I'd be a happy motherfucker. You would see a shit-eating grin on my goddamn face as I fucking died. As I died in fucking bliss. And I would die a happy man.
Or you sit clutching your chest.
Like that.
So much pain.
I wouldn't care. It would be so fucking good. My grandma's biscuits and gravy is so good, I wouldn't care if I died from it. I would be happy because it tastes so fucking good.
And as you take that last bite, you'll go and just slip into death.
Slipping to death and be a happy motherfucker.
And all death is gonna do is look at you and say, "This is how you chose to die."
You dumb motherfucker.
Exactly.
You dumb motherfucker. I'm like, I don't give a shit if I'm a dumb motherfucker. It tasted good and I'm happy. That's all I give a shit about.
They'd be like, dumb motherfucker. They turn you in.
My grandma made me like a giant like Tupperware container full when I was doing caregiving. And I just fucking ate that shit for like 3 hours straight. And I was fucking in the gloriousness when my client was asleep. I was just eating that shit. I was a fucking happy man.
Let me tell you.
I swear to God, if you say fucking love, I'm gonna smack the shit out of you over this mic, Shag. That's probably right. Probably why my peanut butter and apple fucking cookies don't taste as good as great grandma used to make.
It seemed to hurt you. It actually that tastes really good.
You know what I'm happy of? Is there is Shang, I'll tell you what, I made an apple pie one time before my grandma passed. And she got to taste it. She had a 130-year-old granny, a golden delicious apple tree. And I was fucking trying to make this recipe perfect just for her, right? When I say this old lady fucking her face lit up with this fucking delicious tasting fucking apple pie, I knew I created something good. Because I grew up on those fucking apples. And when I had a 50-pound fucking sack and I had to carry like 6 of those in the back of the truck to bring them home to make apple cider, I sure as shit knew. I sure as shit know that shit was fucking good. And this is why every time my parents go over to Washington, I always ask them to pick me a few fucking dozen apples so I could make that apple pie. And in the past 2 years, every time they brought me apples, and we had our little Thanksgiving thing at the bar, everybody always complimented my goddamn pie. And there's like, if you can make more of this, I would fucking buy it in a fucking heartbeat for more than it's worth. It is that fucking good. and my own mother and grandma don't know my recipe. That shit goes to the fucking grave with me. Because my great grandma gave me an idea, and I used that idea, and it tastes fucking delicious. Fuck no, because you gotta get it from that apple tree. If you come here, I'll make it for you, Shag.
So that's the thing. You want the recipe,
Exactly.
because I tell you, if you didn't,
You better name it after my dumb ass, because that's a good fucking apple pie. I,
We'll
in
call it
fact,
Hell's.
have 3 of them in my freezer right now, and I'm fucking munching on the other one I have right now, and it's fucking delicious.
We'll call it Hell's Pie. I was gonna say Hell's Apple, but no.
Hell's pie sounds good enough for me. Let's see, what's this layer target?
Has something a chatter said ever stuck with you? Yeah.